My name is Kelley. I'm 28 years old. I'm a post-baccalaureate student at San Francisco State University. So I do ceramic sculpture and primarily and some throne work. I have been sculpting, I'm being on and off more or less for my whole life. The art I make now, it's primarily figurative. It's more surreal. I like to anthropomorphize parts of animals, mostly the heads, and conjoin them with human bodies and human forms. I just feel like it's so loaded with symbolism, just with how people relate to each other and just how we relate to bodies and just how bodies are viewed in this society, and what bodies are worth more than other bodies, and what bodies are queer bodies, and what bodies are, the idolized bodies, and why. And so that's what's kind of going through my head when I make stuff. I identify personally in terms of gender as non-binary, and this has been it's been a source of struggle for me for a long time. My idea of non-binary is not adhering to male or female. Historically and globally, human beings have expressed so many different ideas of gender, and I personally have a really hard time identifying with my concept of male or female, and so for that reason I identify as non-binary. And so that inevitably comes out in the things I make, because that's how I process that struggle. The name of the piece is Suture, and it's a figure sitting cross-legged, and it's sort of unusual for me because I usually put animal heads on all my figures, but this one I actually left the human head on it, but I gave it sort of an A-frame haircut, kind of like my idea of like a punky teenage girl haircut, and it has a large gash down the front. It's very vaginal, and that was very intentional to make it sort of look like a wound and also look like a vagina, because there's some slang terms for vagina are gash and axe wound and things like that, things that are like contentious. So I've shown that piece in a couple different galleries now, and it's just sort of amusing to watch them as they kind of circle the piece. They'll start at the back, and then when they get to the front of it, they'll just be like, like, oh god. It's like, good. I don't want people to think things are cute or pretty. I want them to have to think about it, And that piece sort of just, I made it when I was really struggling with ideas of femininity and how I like to express myself and what it means to have a vagina and what it means to not know, like to, have that mean something to somebody else and have that mean something else to me, and just feel a lot of internalized violence. And I wanted it to just be more of a struggle with femininity and with having ideas placed on your body non-consensually. I really hope to invoke a sense of validation in people. I want them to see my artwork, and feel better about who they are.